Frank Sinatra spent decades commanding stages around the world, but it was his final whispered words, "I'm losing," that may reveal more about his life than any song he ever recorded. On the night of May 14, 1998, Sinatra passed away at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles after suffering a heart attack. He was 82 years old. News of his death rippled across the globe within hours, marking the end of a career that had defined American popular music for more than half a century. But behind the public mourning, a much more complicated story was unfolding within his family, one that wouldn't fully come to light for nearly 3 decades. In the years leading up to his death, Sinatra's health had deteriorated significantly. Heart disease, bladder cancer, pneumonia, high blood pressure, and reported signs of cognitive decline had taken their toll. After a serious heart attack in early 1997, he effectively disappeared from public life. His final months were spent almost entirely under medical care, far from the spotlight he had occupied for so long. According to his daughter Tina Sinatra, neither she nor her siblings were present when their father died. She has said that by the time the family received word from doctors that his condition had become critical, it was already too late. That absence, not being able to say goodbye, is something she has described as one of the most painful realities of her father's final chapter. Some accounts have suggested that access to Sinatra during his final years was controlled in ways that distanced him from his children, though these claims remain a matter of family perspective, rather than established fact. The tension extended into the days that followed. According to published accounts, disagreements arose between Sinatra's fourth wife, Barbara Marx Sinatra, and his 3 children over arrangements for his funeral, including whether the casket should remain open or closed. In her memoir, Tina wrote that she and her siblings often felt sidelined in decisions involving their father both before and after his death. In 2026, Tina stepped into the spotlight again as executive producer of Sinatra, a new stage musical running at London's Adelphi Theatre. In a series of candid interviews, she offered a portrait of her father that was neither a defense nor an attack, just an honest reckoning. She acknowledged that Sinatra was frequently absent as a parent, consumed by tours, recording sessions, and the relentless demands of fame. She described him plainly as someone who was far from perfect, a brilliant man who also created pain for the people closest to him. One of the most quietly devastating things she shared was the memory of their last real exchange. During a hospital visit, her father called her by her childhood nickname Pigeon and said simply, "I'm sorry." She has since described losing a year of their relationship to estrangement as her greatest regret. Yet despite everything, Tina has never sought to diminish what her father built. His voice still fills streaming playlists, film soundtracks, and television screens worldwide. His music generates royalties that will likely outlast everyone who knew him personally. As Tina put it plainly, cancel Frank? Impossible. Nearly 30 years on, what makes Sinatra's story so enduring isn't just the music, it's the very human mess behind the legend. If that kind of honest storytelling resonates with you, hit like and subscribe. There's a lot more where this came from.